Alright. Let's try and have a laugh. Jesus. Alright. No Russian singing waiter, but I'll give it a go. Cheers for that. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Michael. For those of you that don't know me, I'm the best man today. And first of all, I'd like to start by thanking you all for coming to celebrate it. Last time I did this, my hand was shaking like a good one. Today's going to be no different. Okay, so I'd like to start by thanking you all for coming to celebrate the marriage of Katie and my friend Charles. I tend to think of two people committing the rest of their lives together, making that commitment, as I do about blind prostitutes. And that is that you've got to hand it to them. That's split the room. Right. Mark, space number 2, come out. Quite a bit to go. Put me next to Pat anyway. Right. There's nothing else like that. Alright, Charles is his real name, but he does go by many others. Chaz, Chazzle, Chazdog, Barwick, Ballslick, Barwizzy, Barweezy. When we were younger, everyone wanted to start calling him Fat Man C. Because he thought he made it sound like a rapper. He's denying that, right? If everyone looks under their chairs now, there's a little present from me to you. Don't say I never give you anything, but if you all look under your chairs now, there's a little photo of Charlie that you might appreciate. The Fat Man C, you know the story. Some are in colour, some aren't. We run out of ink. I've got their photo. I hope so. About 40 minutes. Alright, okay. And then there's my personal favourite nickname, which is 1/3 of the Onion Brothers. And I can't take credit, but bloody hell did this kid cry when he was younger. I don't know what Jack and Harry are laughing at. If he's 1/3. Anyway, I've known Charlie since I was 2, and so as best man, I feel like I'm the perfect person to run through some stories for you that you might not have heard. I'm trying to try and get through as many as possible, but I think we've only got the hall till 11:30, midnight, I think. So I better get started. No, trust me, this is going to be the shortest 3 hours of your life. So, lock the doors. I don't want anyone to miss this. I'll start with how we met. Basically, it was on the end of a school day, and my sister had gone to a friend's house, and Charlie's brother had gone to one of his. So as we were walking out the gates, I spotted him with his mum, crying. Obviously. And my mum was speaking to Lisa, and she asked, "Why is he crying again?" And Lisa explained, she said it's because he's got no mates and he's wet himself. I did make up the last bit. No, I didn't say about the last part. But anyway, as it turned out, I didn't have any mates either. So we were thrown together by chance, and a friendship was born, or forced, depending on which way you look at it. I'm not sure if we met now, we'd actually, I don't know if we'd get on. Too late. Right, so, here we go, some stories for you. We used to play a lot of tennis when we were younger, and this is where Charlie first started to gamble. Yeah, that sounds quite bad actually. Can I just make it clear, he's not a gambling addict, or he hasn't ever been a gambling addict, but just to put your mind at ease, Katie, it's too late now, I suppose. Anyway, so we were playing tennis, and Charlie kept paying only £2 a game, but for double or nothing. We got up to about 64 quid, as he well knows. Charlie's idea was if we kept playing, then eventually, that we'd be all square because he'd win one. But it got dark and we had to go. So we went back to Charlie's to get showered and changed, and he comes in to me and he says, "Do you know what, Mike? That's £64." He goes, "I'm going to give that back to you when I'm rich." And my first thought was, I wish he'd wait till I got out of the shower. But secondly, I thought we really should have discussed terms before we started playing, because I can see myself not getting this money. And to this day, I am still waiting for payment. Right, anyway, so we went to a Michael Jackson gig once at Wembley Stadium, and it was brilliant. And one of the highlights, bear with me on this, one of the highlights was we were moonwalking in the toilets. Now, we were only young, we probably weren't thinking this through at the time, but what Harry, Charlie and I were actually doing was skating round in a room full of piss, wrapping at our crotches, in front of a room full of dodgy men, at a Michael Jackson concert. Very unsafe in hindsight, which made someone crying. I can't remember where Jack was, but as this was a Michael Jackson gig, I think we can all assume he funded at this point. So, anyway, on to Charlie, the ladies' man. Snappy dresser, moves on the dance floor, smooth chat-up lines. Charlie possesses none of these skills. You really will never have to worry about Charlie chatting to girls, Katie, as one of his chat-up lines was described as having about as much impact as a left hook from Stephen Hawkins. There's not much left. Anyway, so Charlie and I went to Australia together. Okay, so Charlie and I went to Australia together travelling, and that's exactly where I met my current girlfriend now of 10 years. Beyonce. That's how long we've been together, not how old she is. I should probably mention. In case anyone was worried. Anyway, when we were out there, we'd been listening to an album. We had this really crap car, and we couldn't get any radio stations, so we just had this CD that Alfie had sent us out by Will Smith. He was popular then. So anyway, we were listening to this non-stop, and as it went round, and we were dropping off this girl that Charlie had been seeing in Australia, dropping her off at the airport, and as she was flying back to England, we got out. As she got out, he wanted to say something profound, something charming. But instead, what he came out with was, "Do you want your last bit of willy before you go?" He's pointing at the CD player, to be fair. She didn't think it was that funny. Anyway, he's married Katie now. Thank God. Yeah, that's So, I remember meeting him in the pub, and he said to me, "I've met someone. She's gorgeous, funny, great smile." I said to him, "Yeah? Another one?" He said, "No." He said, "She's different, mate." He said, "She's something else. I can't describe it, but I can't stop thinking about her. I think I might be enough." I said, "Mate, if that's the way you feel, you've got to go for it. Don't let her go. It's the way you feel." We shook hands, he left the pub immediately. Anyway, I'm never sure what happened to her in the end, but 2 weeks later he met Katie. And here we all are. In all seriousness though, he's always been there for me. He's a real proper mate, and when we were out in Zante once, we forgot our key, and we decided to sleep by the front door together. Actually on top of each other. Not like that. And so it was going well until Charlie woke up and he said, "Mate, you've been sick on me." I said, said, "Don't worry about it." And we went back to sleep. What a mate. What a mate right now. Remember that night? Remember that night? We nearly fell off a bridge, didn't we? Nearly fell off a bridge. And Simon Easter saved us. Didn't he? Saved our lives. Simon Easter, stand up. You saved our lives. I'd like to thank you for that. Simon. Simon. Don't see me. Didn't make the cut. Oh, shame. A bloody good guy, but... Well, anyway, alright, okay, fine, right. I better wrap this up, because if I'm honest, I could probably keep going until they go on their honeymoon. Which is in Wales, which would be nice. Isn't it? It's in Wales? It's not in Wales. Oh, well, the other week said to me he was going to Bangor for a fortnight. So, anyway, right, it's time to get on with what we really came here for. No offence, the ceremony was emotional and I enjoyed it, but it's time to get pissed and have a laugh now. I can't wait for the first dance. But I'll leave you with this. Charlie, you're a lucky man and you're a great bloke and you're an even better mate. And I really am genuinely honoured to be standing here. And I am very proud.